Hello everyone, and a warm welcome back to the channel. Have you ever found yourself in a moment where life feels like it's simply racing past you, leaving behind a trail of unfulfilled intentions and desired changes that somehow never quite materialize? Do you ever catch yourself pondering the possibility of creating a truly significant turning point in your life, not over a drawn-out period of months or years, but within a remarkably concise time frame? If these questions resonate deeply with your current experience, if you've been searching for a catalyst, then I can assure you, this video is crafted specifically for you. Today, we are not just touching upon a subject, we are immersing ourselves in an incredibly potent and transformative concept, a challenge that will empower you to do this now in the next 15 days. This entire philosophy is beautifully illuminated and profoundly inspired by the enduring wisdom and life-altering principles of the legendary motivational titan, Jim Rohn. Jim Rohn, a man whose insights into life, business, and personal development have shaped generations of successful individuals, famously imparted a truth that echoes with remarkable clarity even today: don't wish it were easier, wish you were better. This isn't merely a catchy aphorism designed for a quick boost of fleeting inspiration. No, this is a profound statement of personal agency, a fundamental truth that will serve as the unwavering cornerstone, the guiding compass, for the intensive and deeply enriching 15-day personal transformation journey we are about to embark on together. It's an invitation to shift our perspective, to understand that true power lies not in controlling external circumstances, which are often beyond our grasp, but in meticulously refining, strengthening, and continuously elevating our own internal capabilities. This proactive, decisive stance is what separates the dreamers from the doers, the passively hopeful from the actively successful. We inhabit a world that is relentlessly fast-paced, a digital age where we are constantly inundated with an overwhelming deluge of information, an endless stream of distractions, and the pervasive, often deceptive, allure of instant gratification. In such an environment, it becomes incredibly easy to get swept up in the relentless current of daily routines, to feel perennially overwhelmed by the sheer magnitude of our to-do lists, and consequently, to indefinitely postpone the crucial work of personal growth until some mythical someday. That someday, let's be brutally honest with ourselves, rarely, if ever, arrives on its own accord. Jim Rohn possessed an extraordinary understanding of this intrinsic human tendency, this inclination towards inertia and delayed action. He recognized with remarkable clarity that genuine, sustainable, and impactful change does not happen accidentally. It is not a byproduct of chance or good fortune. Rather, it is meticulously crafted by design, meticulously nurtured through a process of deliberate, consistent, and focused effort. While the prospect of grand, sweeping, life-altering transformations might appear daunting, even paralyzing, Rohn's teachings consistently underscored the almost unbelievable power inherent in small, seemingly insignificant actions when they are strategically applied and compounded consistently over time. This profound insight forms the very bedrock of why we have so intentionally framed this unique challenge over a precise period of 15 days. Why 15 days, you may ask? Because 15 days represents a truly optimal time frame. It is neither an eternity that might lead to burnout or diminishing returns, nor is it so fleetingly brief that it becomes impossible to gain any meaningful traction or establish new patterns. Instead, it strikes a perfect balance, a psychological sweet spot, if you will, a concentrated window perfectly designed to help you build undeniable momentum, to actively cultivate powerful new habits, and to experience tangible, measurable, and deeply personal shifts that possess the profound capacity to fundamentally alter your current life trajectory. Consider these 15 days as your highly focused sprint, a concentrated burst of intentional effort specifically engineered to liberate you from the shackles of stagnation and propel you forward with an invigorated sense of purpose. It unequivocally represents a commitment, yes, but let me assure you, it is a commitment that promises to be profoundly, deeply rewarding. It offers the unparalleled opportunity to unlock and reveal a version of yourself that is inherently more capable, demonstrably more resilient, and perfectly aligned with your most deeply held values and highest aspirations. This isn't about chasing the latest ephemeral self-help trends or desperately seeking quick, superficial fixes that evaporate as quickly as they appear. Absolutely not. This is about making a strategic investment in the foundational, timeless principles that Jim Rohn so passionately championed throughout his illustrious and impactful career. Principles that have not only gracefully withstood the relentless test of time but continue, to this very day, to inspire, uplift, and empower millions across the globe. In the upcoming 15 days, our collaborative focus will transcend mere intellectual discourse or abstract theoretical discussions. We are going to meticulously pinpoint and then actively implement specific, highly measurable, and eminently actionable steps that you can begin to integrate into your daily life immediately. These steps are meticulously designed to catalyze significant, positive transformations across the most crucial domains of your existence: your personal growth and development, your professional aspirations and career trajectory, and perhaps most importantly, the fundamental operating system of your mind, your underlying mindset. This is not being presented as some esoteric magical formula promising instantaneous miracles devoid of any corresponding effort on your part. Instead, view it as a compelling and urgent call to action, an earnest and heartfelt invitation, and above all, a profound, unwavering commitment you will make to yourself and your future potential. It's an unparalleled opportunity to ignite and experience personal growth of an intensity and depth you may not have previously imagined possible, to consciously step into a period of intentional self-improvement unlike any you've actively engaged in before. We will delve into how to effectively harness the potent, intrinsic motivation that Jim Rohn so masterfully inspired in countless individuals, teaching you how to systematically transform those often vague, abstract desires for a better life into concrete, measurable, and achievable realities. This entire journey is fundamentally about embracing the dynamic process of becoming better, stronger, and inherently more capable, meticulously building upon your strengths day by day, over a concentrated fortnight that holds the genuine potential to irrevocably redefine your entire future narrative. So, take a deep breath, prepare your mind for focused effort, and let's wholeheartedly embark on this deeply meaningful, truly significant, and potentially life-altering adventure together. This challenge is about taking deliberate control, moving from passive wishing to active doing, and understanding that the power to change your life resides entirely within you. Get ready to tap into that incredible power. Okay, so you're ready to seize this opportunity, this unique 15-day sprint towards a more extraordinary you. The foundation of any lasting change, as Jim Rohn so eloquently taught, is personal development. He famously urged us to work harder on yourself than you do on your job. Think about that for a moment. Most of us dedicate extensive hours to our professional lives, striving to excel for employers and climb ladders. But how much of that effort do we truly invest in ourselves? In our skills, our knowledge, our emotional intelligence, our overall well-being? This self-investment is arguably the most crucial step, as you are your greatest asset for navigating life's complexities and achieving sustained growth. In the next 15 days, I challenge you to make a conscious, unwavering commitment to dedicate at least 30 minutes every single day to your personal growth. This isn't just about accumulating facts, it's about refining your inner compass, sharpening your tools, and expanding your mental horizons. This 30-minute daily investment can take many forms. Perhaps it's diving into a book that addresses a specific skill you wish to master, maybe a classic like Stephen Covey's The 7 Habits of Highly Effective People to refine your productivity and leadership, or Dale Carnegie's How to Win Friends and Influence People to boost your communication prowess. Or perhaps you're more of an auditory learner. Then, tune into an inspiring podcast featuring thought leaders in areas you want to explore, whether it's entrepreneurship, personal finance, or cutting-edge psychological insights. Even a short online course focusing on a particular software or soft skill can deliver immense value. The key is intentionality. Choose resources that directly address a knowledge gap or challenge your perspective, ensuring every minute counts towards your advancement. This dedicated time isn't a luxury. It's a strategic, non-negotiable appointment with your future self. By consistently nurturing your mind and skills, you're fundamentally transforming yourself. This concentrated self-investment builds a robust foundation, preparing you for a lifetime of continuous achievement and adaptability. It's the secret to becoming better every day, fostering a growth mindset that views challenges as opportunities and setbacks as stepping stones. Moving beyond self-development, Jim Rohn profoundly understood the transformative power of clear, deliberate action. He often stated, "If you really want to do something, you'll find a way. If you don't, you'll find an excuse." This is a powerful call to overcome procrastination and embrace intentionality. For these 15 days, I urge you to select 1 or 2 small, specific, and achievable goals. The emphasis is on small and achievable goals. We are building momentum through consistent wins, not conquering the world in 2 weeks. These aren't abstract wishes. They are concrete targets that provide a tangible sense of progress. Maybe it's committing to a 15-minute brisk walk every morning before work, a simple habit that can significantly boost your energy and mental clarity. Perhaps it's dedicating 30 minutes daily to finally tackle that small, nagging project you've been putting off, organizing your digital files, cleaning out a cluttered space, or drafting the outline for a personal passion project. Or perhaps it's a financial goal, like saving a modest amount, say $5 or $10, every single day, automatically transferring it to a separate savings account. The magic in this approach lies in consistency and discipline. It's not about the monumental size of the goal, but the unwavering commitment to the daily action. Visualize achieving these small victories, completing that walk, finishing a project segment, or seeing your savings grow. Break down your chosen goal into its smallest components. For instance, if your goal is to read more, make it read 10 pages of your chosen personal development book daily, without fail, even if you're busy. These seemingly insignificant daily actions, when compounded over 15 days, will not only yield tangible results but, more importantly, will forge new habits and reinforce your self-belief. Each successful completion acts as a powerful dose of motivation, building a solid conviction that you are capable of achieving much larger aspirations. This focused period testifies to the power of deliberate action, proving that disciplined effort is the bedrock of significant, accumulating progress. You're not just reaching a goal, you're retraining your brain to understand that consistent effort leads to predictable success. Next, a fundamental shift that Jim Rohn consistently highlighted is the power of your attitude and mindset. He reminded us that your life doesn't get better by wishing, it gets better by doing. But doing begins with thinking and believing. You always have the profound power to choose your response. In these 15 days, actively identify and eliminate negative thought patterns, replacing them with a positive, proactive outlook. When faced with a challenge, your immediate response often determines your outcome. Instead of falling into the trap of complaining, blaming, or self-pity, train yourself to pause and ask, what can I learn from this situation? What action can I take to improve it? This simple reframing technique empowers you, shifting you from a victim mentality to one of an active problem solver. A particularly powerful tool for cultivating a positive mindset is daily gratitude practice. Every morning or evening, take a moment to write down 3 specific things you are genuinely grateful for. Delve into specifics, rather than generic items. Instead of "I'm grateful for my family," try "I'm grateful for the thoughtful conversation I had with my sibling today, which helped me gain clarity on a difficult decision." Or "I'm grateful for the unexpected ray of sunshine that brightened my morning commute and lifted my spirits." This exercise isn't merely about feeling good, it's a deliberate redirection of your focus, accessible to everyone, regardless of their current circumstances. By consciously seeking out and acknowledging the good in your life, you actively shift your perception from scarcity to abundance, from problems to possibilities. This subtle yet profound change in focus generates a positive energetic field, crucial for attracting more positive experiences. A resilient and positive attitude is not a shield against hardship, but a powerful engine that propels you through difficulties, opening doors to new solutions and driving you towards greater achievements. This 15-day period is your chance to retrain your mind, laying groundwork for enduring optimism and unwavering resilience. Finally, Jim Rohn frequently spoke about the profound impact of contributing to others. He taught us that your value is not determined by what you have, but by what you do for others. This wisdom cuts through the superficial pursuit of material wealth and points directly to the essence of a truly rich and meaningful life. In the coming 15 days, commit to finding deliberate ways to serve and uplift those around you. This doesn't require grand gestures or huge sacrifices. Often, it's the small, consistent acts of kindness that make the biggest difference. Consider your daily interactions. Can you help a colleague with a task they're struggling with, even if it's just offering a fresh perspective or sharing a helpful resource? Can you actively listen to a friend who is going through a tough time, offering genuine empathy and support without judgment or immediate solutions? Or perhaps it's as simple as offering a sincere compliment to a stranger, holding a door for someone, or consciously expressing gratitude to the barista who makes your coffee. These acts of giving, performed without expectation of immediate return, are incredibly powerful. They create a positive ripple effect, not only enriching the lives of others but profoundly enhancing your own. When you focus on contributing value, you build stronger relationships, foster a more positive and collaborative environment, and cultivate a deep sense of purpose and fulfillment. Jim Rohn understood that true wealth isn't just personal accumulation, but the abundance you create in the lives of those you touch. By enriching the lives of others, you are, in turn, enriching your own existence exponentially. This 15-day challenge offers a unique opportunity to consciously practice generosity and service, allowing you to experience firsthand the transformative power of giving and solidifying your place as a person of true value within your community and beyond. Building on that powerful concept of giving, Let's unpack how enriching others profoundly resonates back into your own life with even greater force. It's more than random acts of kindness. Jim Rohn spoke of becoming a person of value, someone whose presence genuinely enhances the lives of those around them. For these 15 days, challenge yourself to move beyond passive observation into active contribution. Proactively assist without being asked. This could mean mentoring a junior colleague, sharing valuable insights, or simply being an attentive listener when someone needs to talk through a problem. The psychological benefits are immense. Contributing to someone else's well-being fosters a deep sense of purpose and self-worth, more enduring than any fleeting material gain. It builds trust, strengthens relationships, and subtly establishes you as a reliable, compassionate individual. This isn't about seeking recognition or expecting a favor in return, but understanding abundance flows most freely when shared. When you genuinely uplift others, you create a ripple effect that expands your network, opens unexpected opportunities, and cultivates reciprocal goodwill. Imagine the momentum you can build in just 15 days by consistently practicing this principle, transforming interactions from transactional to truly transformative. This consistent effort will not only make you feel better, but will also reposition you as a pivotal and highly respected member of your personal and professional circles. As we intentionally cultivate a mindset of growth and service, it's crucial to acknowledge another cornerstone of Jim Rohn's philosophy, the immense power of your associations. He famously declared, "You are the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with." This profound truth reveals how environment shapes aspirations, habits, and destiny. Over these 15 days, consciously audit your inner circle. Do they uplift you, challenge you to grow, and inspire higher goals, or do they drain your energy and feed negativity? This isn't about harsh judgment, but strategically optimizing your personal ecosystem for growth. Deliberately spend more quality time with those who embody qualities you admire. Seek out mentors, even informal ones, and engage in conversations that spark new ideas and broaden your perspective. Conversely, consciously limit your exposure to individuals or environments that consistently pull you down. This could involve setting boundaries, politely declining invitations to activities that don't serve your growth, or simply reducing time you spend in negative online spaces. Remember, your environment is more powerful than willpower alone. By strategically curating your associations, even for a short 15-day period, you can experience a significant shift in your own energy, motivation, and belief. This intentional choice to surround yourself with excellence is essential for personal evolution, aligning perfectly with Ron's emphasis on continuous self-improvement. It creates a positive echo chamber, reinforcing your commitment to becoming your best self. As you navigate these deliberate shifts in your daily actions, mindset, and associations, there's one more powerful tool that Jim Rohn consistently advocated for, and that is the profound practice of reflection and journaling. He taught us that experience isn't enough. We must process that experience to truly learn from it. Don't just live, experience, he would say. And then, reflect on your day. What worked? What didn't? For the upcoming 15 days, commit to dedicating just 5 to 10 minutes each morning or evening to a deliberate reflection practice. Grab a notebook or open a digital document, and simply write down your thoughts. Ask yourself questions like, what did I learn today? What specific action did I take that moved me closer to my goals? How did I apply one of Jim Rohn's principles? What challenges did I face, and how did I respond? What am I genuinely grateful for? This isn't about perfect prose, it's about honest introspection. Journaling transforms fleeting experiences into concrete lessons, helping you identify patterns, reinforce positive behaviors, and pinpoint areas for improvement. It's an incredibly potent way to build self-awareness, track your progress, and solidify your commitments. Without reflection, even the most diligent efforts can feel ungrounded. This daily practice acts as your personal accountability partner, allowing you to celebrate small victories, adjust your approach when needed, and maintain clarity on your path forward. It's how you measure the true impact of this 15-day challenge, seeing tangible evidence of your growth and understanding the specific mechanisms behind it. This consistent act of looking inward helps cement new habits and provides an invaluable record of your journey, ensuring that the lessons learned during this transformative period are not lost but rather integrated into the fabric of your being. So, as we bring these interconnected strategies together, remember that these 15 days are not just a collection of separate tasks. They are an integrated, powerful journey of self-transformation, deeply rooted in the timeless wisdom of Jim Rohn. We are talking about cultivating intentional self-development, setting clear and actionable goals, consciously shifting your attitude, actively providing value to others, carefully curating your personal associations, and profoundly engaging in daily reflection. Each of these components amplifies the others, creating a synergistic effect that will accelerate your personal growth in ways you might not have thought possible within such a short time frame. Don't view this as an overwhelming list of chores, but rather as a focused opportunity, a precise window of time to invest deeply in the most valuable asset you possess, yourself. It won't always be easy. There will be days when motivation wanes, when old habits try to creep back in, or when external distractions threaten to derail your efforts. This is precisely where your commitment, discipline, and the foundation you've built through these principles will truly shine. Embrace the discomfort, for it is often a sign of growth. Celebrate every small victory, because each consistent action, no matter how minor it seems, is a powerful step forward. The cumulative effect of these small, deliberate daily actions over 15 days is truly astounding. Think of it as compounding interest on your personal development. The changes you initiate now will not only manifest themselves strongly over the next 2 weeks, but will also establish robust, positive habits that will continue to serve you long after this challenge concludes. This is about laying a rock-solid foundation for sustained success and profound personal fulfillment, creating a ripple effect that extends far beyond your immediate experience. This isn't just about making it through 15 days. It's about creating a new blueprint for your entire life, starting today. And that's exactly what we are going to focus on today. We are not just talking about minor tweaks. We are talking about a fundamental shift, a powerful reset button for your entire being. This 15-day challenge isn't merely about ticking off tasks. It's about strategically investing in yourself, understanding that real change isn't an accident. It's a deliberate act of will. Jim Rohn, with his unparalleled wisdom, constantly reminded us that the most significant returns come from the most profound investments in ourselves. He famously said, "Work harder on yourself than you do on your job." This isn't just catchy advice. It's a foundational principle for anyone aspiring to a life of true abundance and impact. In these crucial 15 days, we commit to embodying this philosophy, not as a fleeting experiment, but as the genesis of a lifelong habit. So, let's dive into the first pillar of this transformative 15-day journey, deeply rooted in Jim Rohn's teachings, the unwavering commitment to personal development. Jim Rohn understood that your external world is largely a reflection of your internal state. If you want more, you must become more. This isn't about wishing for an easier life. It's about wishing for greater skills, deeper understanding, and a stronger character. For the next 15 days, dedicate at least 30 minutes, unequivocally, to enriching your mind and spirit. This isn't a suggestion. It's a non-negotiable appointment with your future self. Think about it. What skill, if improved, would dramatically elevate your career or personal life? Is it communication? Leadership? Financial literacy? Whatever it is, identify it. Then, actively seek out resources. This could mean immersing yourself in a powerful book, perhaps The 7 Habits of Highly Effective People if you're looking to refine your productivity, or diving into an inspiring biography that illustrates resilience and vision. Maybe it's tuning into a podcast from a thought leader in your field, or even enrolling in a short online course that helps you master a new software or concept. The goal here isn't just consumption of information, but the deliberate application of new knowledge. If you're reading about effective public speaking, don't just read. Practice in front of a mirror, record yourself, and observe your posture and tone. This consistent, daily investment in your intellectual and emotional capital is the bedrock upon which all other successes are built. It cultivates a growth mindset, transforming challenges into opportunities for learning, and setbacks into stepping stones. This period is your golden opportunity to sharpen your most valuable asset, yourself. This isn't just about gaining knowledge. It's about evolving into a more capable, more resilient, and ultimately, a more powerful individual. Moving seamlessly from self-improvement, Jim Rohn also imbued us with the profound importance of setting clear, compelling goals and taking intentional action. He taught us that if you really want to do something, you'll find a way. If you don't, you'll find an excuse. This isn't about grand, overwhelming ambitions right now. It's about mastering the art of the small, impactful win. For these 15 days, identify 1 or 2 highly specific, achievable goals that you can genuinely commit to. Perhaps it's initiating a 15-minute morning exercise routine, not just once, but every single day. Or maybe it's finally tackling that small, nagging project you've been procrastinating on, breaking it down into manageable daily chunks. It could even be starting to save a modest amount of money each day, cultivating financial discipline. The sheer power of these small, consistent actions cannot be overstated. Each time you achieve one of these mini-goals, you're not just completing a task, you're building momentum, reinforcing self-belief, and strengthening your internal discipline muscle. Visualize the outcome vividly. What will it feel like to complete that project, or to effortlessly engage in your new morning ritual? Create a simple plan for each day, outlining the exact steps. For instance, if your goal is to read, commit to 10 pages, non-negotiable, even on your busiest days. These seemingly minor triumphs accumulate, forming a powerful current of motivation and confidence, proving to yourself that you are capable of consistent progress, laying the groundwork for achieving far greater aspirations down the line. It's the daily, disciplined execution of these small steps that ultimately carves the path to extraordinary achievements. This brings us to the crucial third component, the power of shifting your attitude and refining your mindset. Jim Rohn profoundly stated, "Your life does not get better by chance, it gets better by change." This isn't a mere platitude. It's a direct challenge to take ownership of your internal landscape. Over these 15 days, consciously make it your mission to intercept negative self-talk and replace it with empowering, proactive thoughts. When confronted with a challenge, your immediate instinct might be to complain or assign blame. Instead, pause, reframe, and ask yourself, what valuable lesson can I extract from this situation? What concrete action can I take right now to improve things? This simple reframing technique empowers you, shifting you from a position of victimhood to one of proactive problem-solving. Furthermore, incorporate a daily gratitude practice. Each morning or evening, dedicate a few moments to physically writing down 3 things you are genuinely grateful for. This seemingly simple exercise is incredibly potent. It actively retrains your brain to focus on abundance rather than scarcity, fostering a positive vibrational energy that attracts more good into your life. A positive, resilient attitude is not just a shield against adversity, it is a magnet for new opportunities. It propels you forward, transforming obstacles into launchpads and ensuring that you approach every single day with enthusiasm and a profound sense of purpose. Finally, Jim Rohn, ever the proponent of holistic success, consistently emphasized the transformative impact of adding value to others. He taught us, your value is not determined by what you have, but by what you do for others. This isn't about altruism as a detached concept. It's about understanding the deep, interconnected web of human experience and the reciprocal nature of contribution. For these next 15 days, actively seek out opportunities to serve and lift up those around you. This could manifest in myriad ways. Perhaps a colleague at work is struggling with a deadline, and you offer a helping hand or a fresh perspective. Maybe a friend is navigating a difficult personal situation, and you commit to being a truly present and empathetic listener, offering sincere advice where appropriate, or simply a shoulder to lean on. It could be as simple yet powerful as offering a genuine smile and a heartfelt thank you to the barista who makes your morning coffee, or the store clerk who assists you. This act of giving, without expectation of immediate return, creates an incredibly positive ripple effect. It fortifies relationships, builds trust, and fosters a sense of community and belonging. When you dedicate yourself to enriching the lives of others, you inherently enrich your own. This profound sense of purpose, derived from making a tangible difference in someone else's world, adds an invaluable layer of meaning and fulfillment to your own journey. It's about building a better world, one genuine connection and one selfless act at a time. This profound sense of purpose, derived from making a tangible difference in someone else's world, adds an invaluable layer of meaning and fulfillment to your own journey. It's about building a better world, one genuine connection and one selfless act at a time. So, there you have it. We've journeyed through the powerful principles inspired by Jim Rohn, exploring concrete, actionable steps you can take right now over the next 15 days. We began by dedicating ourselves to personal development, much like Jim Rohn urged us to work harder on ourselves than on our jobs, investing in our most valuable asset. We then discussed the crucial art of setting specific, achievable goals and taking consistent, purposeful action, always remembering his profound wisdom that if you truly want to do something, you'll undoubtedly find a way. We also explored the transformative power of shifting your attitude, replacing any lingering negative thoughts with positive, proactive ones, and practicing daily gratitude to attract even more good into your life. Finally, we just emphasized the profound importance of bringing genuine value to others, understanding that true worth isn't merely in what you possess, but in the meaningful impact you make. Remember, 15 days might not seem like a vast stretch of time, but it's absolutely enough to sow the initial seeds for substantial, lasting personal change. Don't fall into the common trap of waiting for that perfect someday to begin. Instead, make right now your perfect, opportune moment. Commit wholeheartedly to taking decisive action, stay persistent through challenges, and absolutely believe in your own incredible capacity for significant growth. The small, consistent shifts you diligently implement each day during this focused 15-day period will meticulously form a robust foundation for a much brighter, more fulfilling future ahead. Jim Rohn wisely taught us that success isn't something you simply pursue. It's something you powerfully attract by the remarkable person you consistently choose to become. Start becoming that person today, embodying those principles. Thank you so much for investing your valuable time with us on this video. If you found this content helpful and genuinely inspiring, please don't forget to hit that like button, share it widely, and subscribe to our channel so you won't miss out on more empowering motivational insights. We'd genuinely love to hear from you. Which specific action, among these powerful strategies, will you commit to implementing for positive change over the next 15 days? Share your choice in the comments section below. Here's to your unwavering success on your journey of continuous personal growth and achieving all your incredible goals.